Today I'm going to do a little Wildlife Wednesday and mix it up a little bit, give you a crow plot update, and tell you how it's working out for all you new subscribers. This is a plot I put in about a month and a half ago, and it was a soybean food plot. So check this out. Let's see if it's working. Yeah, so walking up onto the crow plot, you can see right away we got dense green leafy material growing here. And that's going to be a combination of radishes and clover. Now, the reason it all bunched up this way is after I spread this seed out there, we got 2 inches of rain over about a 36-hour period, and it just washed that seed closer to this way. And that's just the way it is. So it worked this way. And you can see the deer are eating. I mean, there's some clover in there, there's clover there, there's clover there, and they're picking through this pretty good. It worked out quite well. Now, this isn't really set up for any other wind but an east wind, and what I did, I went and bought a blind. And that blind's been up for a couple of weeks now. It's been rained on, and sunshine has shined on it, and the ozone's taken all the odor out of it. So scent free, the deer are used to it, so I'm not worried about that on that end. What's taken place here, we've had 2 frosts since I've planted this, like I say, about 6 weeks ago. So the beans are dead, and that's exactly what I expected. I wanted this plot in here for the first 2 to 3 weeks of archery season, and it worked out as designed, by design, and I'm happy with that. Now, what's going on here? Now we have other green leafy stuff, and there aren't radishes in the ground, but they are eating the leafy material, and they're coming into this quite steadily, and I'm real satisfied with it. That wet spot over there, I didn't realize we were going to get the rain that we did last night. We did get an inch of rain overnight. It's well-drained soil. It's a sandy loam, gravel bottom, but that wet spot over there, I was going to disc it and call to mulch it, and I didn't get to it. I was doing other jobs. But what the deer are basically doing, they're using this in the evening, and then they're coming over here, and I have an apple tree right there, and I'll zoom in on those. And there's still, there's quite a few apples still up on the tree, but a lot of them are on the ground, and they just kind of float in. I did have a good buck moving in daylight hours. When he moved, the wind wasn't right to hunt him, and when the wind was right to hunt him, he didn't move. So he hasn't been here. I think I just pulled the camera cards. It's been 6 days, five nights. We're going on our 6th night of him not being here. So somebody either zipped him or he's left the premises on what they call an excursion, looking for other does. So who knows? If he shows up, he shows up again. But that's a chance you take. I just hope somebody took him legally, because hunting property in Pennsylvania is getting harder and harder to come by. It just is. As guys want to hunt, they realize that yes, it is hunting, but they like to do some getting, and there's a lot of sweat equity put into this place down here. I really put a lot of work into it, money, work, whatever, however you want to phrase it or term it. But and that's why I put the hammer to somebody. You come on my property, I'm gonna drop the hammer on you. First offense, we're going to court, or you're going to court and pleading guilty. But one way or another, you're not getting out of it. I got too much into it, so that's that. And let me show you what's going on in this food plot. Well, no big one tonight, but there's a couple spikes out there sparring, pretending to be big bucks, and then got this other yearling here. He's the better of the 3. I mean, he's a yearling, needs a couple years. Little 8-point. These guys, they spar every night. Same spot, too. It's hilarious. That's the crow plot. It definitely worked. Oh, look. The other yearling's going to go over and get him some. Acting like he's a giant. Oh, yeah, he's doing the old sidewinder. His ears are back, and They're respecting him though. He's got, I don't know, 4 more inches of antlers on him. Hilarious. 2-year-old ate out in a crow plot. He's kind of driving off this spike. There was about 5 does in the plot, and then he looked over. He saw the spike kind of having all them does for himself, and boy, he come a running. That's next year's buck right there. 2.5-year-old. He'll be nice next year for around here, you know. I know in Iowa you would let him get 5.5, but we've decided if we can get him 3.5 here, that's a matured buck for around here, 1B. It's still low to mid 50s, but that's a difference in temperature. It was 74 yesterday, and I think it's 54 now, so that really got him moving. These guys are coming right up to the yard. Pretty cool. If you don't shoot every freaking thing you see and you manage your property, you can have it set up like this. Oh, and there's a doe over here. I almost missed her. Pretty entertaining, at least for me. Yep, so here's a group of does that moved in. They know they're safe and secure down here. We're not barbarians. We don't just go and shoot everything that we see and move. In fact, if we saw 100 deer, 99 of them, we wouldn't even grab our bow or gun. We don't really use guns anyways. We like the challenge of vertical bow hunting, not cross gunning or cross bow hunting. We just don't, maybe a time and a place when I have to do it, if I'm too old to draw a bow back, but I really like the challenge of bow hunting. But this is what happens when you work. You put money into it, you put time in. When guys are out golfing in July, I'm making food plots. When guys are trout fishing in April, I'm planning out food plots and putting up tree stands and just architecturally designing it, any property that I have for bow hunting. So this is what you get. You get out of it what you put into it. And I was going to add too, some people go to the zoo to see the animals and, oh, look, they're running around and this and that and the other. All I got to do is look out my window. And some people say, hey, how's it going today? Oh, living the dream. This right here in front of you on your computer screen or on your smartphone screen, this is my living the dream. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you at the next video.